Hello, we are in Parashat Shemini, and in our parasha, we have a very hard story that in the very festive day of the end of Shmonat Yemei Miluim, when the Kohanim become Kohanim and starting to work and serve in the Mishkan, and Hashem comes, we see fire coming from Hashem onto the Mizbeach. At the same time, the two sons of Aharon, Nadav and Avihu, die while serving in the Mikdash and there are different explanations to this. And then Moshe tells the sons of Aaron that they're not supposed to behave as mourners. And not only that, "Umipetach oel moed lo tetzeu." They're not allowed to leave Ohel Moed. They're not allowed to leave the Mishkan. And this is a source for a mitzvah for generations to come, not only at the time of Nadav and Avihu, but this is a mitzvah for generations. Sefer HaChinuch describes it as a mitzvah shelo yetzu haKohanim min hamikdash b'shat avodah. While the Kohanim serve in the Mikdash, they're not allowed to leave in the middle. They're not allowed to leave even when someone from their family dies. If they're still in the middle of their work, they're not allowed to continue working in the Mikdash. They're not allowed to continue serving in the Mikdash. They have to wait there until what they were supposed to be doing is done, and then they can leave. And the Kohen HaGadol has to even continue to serve and work in the Mikdash. But more so, for any other reason, they're not allowed to leave just in the middle. They're not allowed to stay in the middle of the time that they're serving in the Mikdash. Now I'm going out for something else. The Sefer HaChinuch explains the idea about behind this is that it comes from respect. That by leaving the Mikdash in the middle for any reason, they show that there's something more important than what they are doing now. And I think that this is an idea that can be very useful for us. We don't all work and serve in the Mikdash, but we have different times in which we are supposed to be concentrated on something, concentrated on tefillah, concentrated on Torah, concentrated on Gemilut Chasadim, and we can even expand this to concentrated on anything we do, concentrated on our work, concentrated on our times with our family, and we are there. And then something happens that distracts us. Of course, the most easy example to bring is the phone rings, or we just get some kind of a message, a WhatsApp, or someone else calls us to come to them, someone else wants to talk to us, something distracts us. And then many of us, we have the first intuition, myself included, is that we first go to this other thing. Something is calling us, something is taking us from what we are supposed to be focused on, and we go to something else. And this is something that is wrong. Min hamikdash lo yetz'u. And I think from this idea of umipetach oel moed lo tetz'u, the idea of not leaving oel moed comes to tell us, yes, when there's something important that you're supposed to be focused on, don't allow yourself to be distracted. When we're talking to our children, not to be with the half an eye all the time on our cell phone. When we are talking to other people, so not to think about all the rest of the things that are more important at the moment. When we stand before Hashem in tefillah, to manage to concentrate on the words of the tefillah. I'll end with the beautiful lines of Arav Kook in his book Musar Avicha that says, כשהוא עוסק בתפילה, אז יבקש את הקדוש ברוך הוא בהבנת ענייני תפילתו. When one is praying, so one should look for a connection to Hashem through the tefillah. And כשהוא עוסק בתורה, ידע שימצא את הקדוש ברוך הוא בהיותו מעמיק ומעיין. When one is learning Torah, so he's to look for God within the Torah, and not say, okay, I'll find him later on in the tefillah. וכן בהיותו בגמילות חסדים להיטיב לחברו. When I'm doing גמילות חסדים, so then my connection to Hashem is through גמילות חסדים. I don't have to, when I'm on something, I should be in what I'm doing. I'm learning Torah, I should be focused on Torah. I'm talking to my children, I should be focused to my children. And when I'm at work, I should be focused at work. When you're focused, then you do it, you fulfill what you're supposed to be doing in the best way. ומפתח אוהל מועד לא תצאו. Shabbat Shalom.